Hello and welcome to tonight's show.
Silent night, I only have one wish for the shooting star. Holy night, send me someone to love so I can hold their hand while we're ice skating round the trees, Central Park. Kiss them under the mistletoe. Oh, I want a Christmas kind of spark. Santa Claus, do you know Cupid sent his arrow straight to my heart? I wanna fall in love this Christmas. Santa, that would be the greatest gift of all.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody? Good evening. And we've got Jeff with us. And of course, we do have Tara, but she's having a few, what I would say, Mary Page problems with the connections. So hopefully, within a few minutes, we'll have Tara with us. We've just been chatting to her behind the scenes, but she's had to reboot her phone and I think a network router as well. But she will be back with us. So good evening, everybody. We've got Jimmy, we've got Mary, Alison Nichols, Skull Aquatics, and Miss Fit. Yeah. And there we are, the beautiful Tara.
Tara.
Hi.
Hi, Tara. Brilliant. Oh, and did we say Alison?
How are you?
Alison's with us as well. So tonight's stream, the plan is that we're going to have a little questions and answers to either Jeff or Tara, and then what we'll do, around about 7:30, we're going to have the Christmas quiz, and then that we've got about 15 questions. There's no prizes there, but certainly it's going to be good fun. Now, one thing that we have done, now Jimmy and Mary, they have something that they have, which is called a secret word. We're not having calling it a secret word to my co-hosts, but it's not a secret word. What we have chosen, there's a word that if it's mentioned between now and the 24th of December on one of our live streams, then there will be a prize given to the first person that gets that word. Let me have a look. No, nobody's. So I'm not going to tell you what that word is, but I'll give you a clue. It's Christmas related, and that is all I will say on it. And like I say, if you're the first person to come up with that word, then you will get a prize. Now, it looks like Tara's dropped out again. So it might be just questions to Jeff. Oh, excuse me. Now, we are taking part in the Fish Farm Christmas. I'll just pop that up. That's the link to Fish Farm Christmas, and also just on the ticker tape, just links to Jeff's, Tara's, and mine. But if you're on here, then you should be already subscribed anyway, because it is subscribers only. But it's great to see you all. Oh, she's back again.
Great.
Sorry.
So,
It's okay.
yeah. So what we are taking part in the Fish Farm Christmas, and between now and Christmas, one of our streams, the Fish Farm Santa is going to come and visit, and I've already seen the prizes, but I can't mention it until I get an email confirmation of what they are. But they are looking good. The prize that Fish Farm Christmas is going to come up with, and like I say, I can't crown half-tail mod. Yeah, I'm aware of that, thanks, and I will get that sorted. So obviously Fish Fam Christmas, that's going to be coming up. It could be today, it could be next week, or the week after. Tara's on the way out again. We were talking to Tara during the week, weren't we, Jeff? And
Yeah.
she did have some issues, and she was really, really bad. And but she rebooted the phone and rebooted the router, and then she was fine.
Yes.
And she was getting really, really frustrated with. It was
Felt bad for you.
yeah.
Felt
She was getting frustrated and annoyed with herself, but I mean, we do know that these things happen.
It's just a technical. I don't want her to feel uncomfortable.
Mm.
Right.
Jimmy's asking, is Tara's middle name Mary?
Oh. I don't. I mean,
She's back again. She's back. Mm. Tara? Pop it up.
Yeah?
Is your middle name Mary? Pop-
It should be. I'm having trouble hearing you, and I can't read chat anymore. So I can't.
Can
So
you see
I'm
us?
just gonna. If you want to put something up on the screen for me that I can read, that would maybe help. But I can't. I can't even get YouTube on the phone here.
oh,
So I'm not sure what's going on, but
Yeah. So the first question for Tara was, is your middle name Mary? And you said it should be.
yeah, I can't even get something's going on. I can't. I'm just gonna turn that off.
Okay.
It should be.
I mean, for people that are watching, if you haven't been on Tara's channel, she's got some really, really excellent content. I spent a full day just watching everything, and it certainly is. Take a look. I mean, she's about 7 episodes on. What is it? On the fish room she's got, where she literally in there, and Tara did a lot of the work as well. And I mean, Gregor, I believe it's her husband. I mean, he was there, but he was guiding Tara, and she was ripping walls down, and she had an old sauna, and she just turned it all into a fish room, and it really is beautiful. It's a credit to you, Tara. And she can't hear a word I'm saying.
oh.
But no, everybody, if you just go and have a look on Tara's channel, because it is really, really good. So what have you been up to, Jeff?
Oh, just not a whole lot really. Just down here checking out the fish. Looking at the fry down here that I've been having to feed several times a day. Yeah. Get ready for Christmas. Trying to get ready for Christmas anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing a little bit for Jimmy. He's wanting an intro for his channel, so that's been going backwards and forwards. Jimmy, if you're still listening, do you want to choose some music and send it to me, or do you want me to do it? That's just a question to Jimmy. And then, we've got the sort of gist of it and the layout, and Jimmy, he seems to quite like what I've done so far, but I've still got quite a bit, and it's in no rush, so I just keep doing a little bit here and there. But like I say, I spent yesterday just looking at Tara, not looking at Tara herself, but looking at Tara's channel, and really, really good. She's frozen again. Poor lass.
Yeah.
Well, we've had 2 degrees here today. It's been really, really cold, and and outside is it, it's freezing now. Although it seems no, I'm just having a look on my CCTV, and everything seems to have disappeared. It was snowing earlier.
Most of our snow has melted.
Sorry.
Most of our snow has melted. We had a little bit last night, and I just looked out the window, and it looks like we just have a little bit of little white here and there. Not too bad.
Okay. Tara's back with us. So it's unfrozen. Here we are. Just a little reminder, everybody. Getting closer. 1 second. Oops, what's she doing? I've lost there. We'll get rid of that for the moment. So Tara, she has an unknown limit, number of hobbies. It is really, really, she's got a love for animals that it's unbelievable. I know that Mary, she's got animal lover. Tara is, and there are other hobbies that I've found. She also enjoys painting. She's got some wonderful oil paints on her wall, and she's also composes music.
Yes.
And so but she has a love of. Sorry, say again.
He enjoys camping as well.
Oh yes, the outdoors, hiking and camping. She loves keeping plants, but she has a bit of a problem with ferns. She kills them. She cannot keep ferns for nothing. But I'm surprised actually, because maybe that they're getting too much light, because ferns usually like a shady area. And she's a Trekkie.
Really?
She likes Star Trek,
Also
The Next Generation. Yeah, so she's a bit of a Trekkie. She has a signed picture, which is autographed by by Data. I can't remember the actor's name.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah.
I can't remember his name either. But Brett Spiner.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So, anyway, she's back again.
Give me peace that kills ferns too.
Mm.
I'm the Dr. Kevorkian of plants, I think.
Jimmy says I kill ferns too. Hi, Spaghetti Nona. Good day to you. And we've got Mike Sterling, PA Fish Tanks. Mike, welcome, Mike.
Mike.
And yeah, Mike's here. And so, Alison, the only thing I haven't killed is Anubius. So, sounds like Alison's good at killing stuff as well, plant-wise. Mary Page says she's amazing. I'm not quite sure who she's relating to. I presume it's Tara. So, yeah, Mary, you're not the only one that has Wi-Fi issues. I was good. I don't know if Jimmy's got it or not, but I was going to put up Mary's... there's a TikTok from Mary, and you've all got to go and have a look at it. I mean, I don't know if I've got the... Let me have a look. I'll see if I can put the... If I go in the right
Is
thing.
the one, hey, Don't Let Me Down?
Oh, you've seen that one, have you?
I've seen it. I love it.
Yeah. How do I... Yeah, I'm doing a Mary Page here. I can't... How do I copy that? I know. I'll click on it. What's that?
Would be the chairman of that, Ellison.
Mm.
Should farm our
Yeah,
own
hang on.
Critter Club.
I know what I can do. I can share it. Let me just move over there and StreamYard, and we will share that screen because it is really, really funny. Where's share screen? Share screen. That one. Share. Has it come up? Yep.
Yeah, there it is. I love that. Very nice. Oscar's tear our plants up. Mike said, my Mbunas eat all the plants I put in that tank, so I can't have any except for hornwort, which grows fast enough but they usually devour it too.
Yeah. So you need to get that, Jimmy, and get it on your screen on Sunday. I'm still trying to work out how to download it, videos from YouTube. So, but I have done a couple, but it's all the editing and everything. But Jimmy seems to like that. Getting these little clips, funny clips of people. I don't know how he's doing it. I'm gonna have to speak to him and say, "How are you doing it, Jimmy?"
Yeah, I don't know how to do that either. I'd like to learn how to do that.
So as you all be aware, unofficial sponsor again, Henry's with me.
I got my Coca-Cola here too, so that's
the
Christmas cup.
Christmas one. I got my hat on. No, that's I got my hat and my glasses. We will have that later on the 24th screen, because we will have I think we'll have a Christmas Eve party, I think, on the 24th. So we just need a decent lineup. I'm joking. Thankfully I'm better with fish. If my fish dropped off like the plants, I'd be writing a Craigslist list ad for tanks.
If my fish dropped off as much as my plants do, I'd probably be turned into some type of animal rights activist group.
Oh yeah.
But that's house plants. I'm having luck with my aquarium plants. It's only because of her help with the plants.
I seem to have lost Tara totally, so I haven't seen her come back.
It was working so nice last week too. I was hoping it would do it the same.
Oh, okay, we've got Tara. She's in the chat. She's under Greg's name.
Oh, okay.
So she says, "Hi, this is Tara on my husband's account." So obviously she's having issues. So yeah. Oh well, that's a shame. But obviously we will keep trying with Tara, and we'll try and sort these problems out. I mean, if you can join us, Tara, at any point, then please do. We'll let you in.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, she's Tara. She's a bit of a Trekkie, and as you name the actor Brent. Hang on. She's trying to get back in.
Yeah.
We haven't got Pitchy yet, but she's trying to get in.
I hope it works.
Hello, Tara.
Hello.
I don't know what to do to sort of, a connection out. It's really, really strange. On Wednesday it was excellent. Once I'd rebooted. Yeah.
I wonder if she's rebooted her phone as well, because I know she did both. When she rebooted her phone, it really made a huge difference.
Did the other day, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, that's a bit of a. At least she's trying to do something, but
yes.
Yeah. Hopefully, this is what happens. You see, when you live out in the remote areas. Well, that's Mary. That's what Mary's excuse is anyway.
I know that I really don't know exactly where it is but I know that where she lives, they don't have they have propane, which is an outlying area. But normally, if you're in a more populated area, you have natural gas line. It's tough. I'm to do with the internet, of course, but I know it's a remote area pretty much. I do believe.
Yeah. Jimmy says, Andrew, I couldn't help but notice you're at 199 subscribers. Can we get one more today? Jimmy, presently I'm at 202. Now, I don't know what's happening with my subscribers. I went to bed last night. It was 198. I get up this morning. It's 202 subscribers. Now, as some of you know, I went out this morning. I went to see my mum this morning, and when I got home, I was in the kitchen, and I just had a quick look to see how many subscribers I had, and it gone down 201. And about 5 minutes later, I came upstairs, turned on the PC, and the screen popped up that I had on when I closed it down, and it said that I had 199 subscribers. And now we've gone back up to 202 again. So, I mean, it's just up and down, really unbelievable today. I don't know if it's YouTube or not.
It does that. It fluctuates. That's what mine does as well. It goes up a couple and down.
Yeah, I've seen it go up and down, but not so much in one day. But we're back at 202, so I'm happy. We certainly, as long as we stay above 200 now, and we work our way up, that's all that matters. So we're going to be a little bit early, but I think what we'll do, Jeff, I think we'll start the Christmas quiz, shall we?
Sounds great.
Okay. Okay, so the Christmas quiz, as I said earlier, there's no prizes. It's just all Christmas related, and we did this last week, and we had some real fun with it. Some of the answers were sort of hilarious as well. I'm just going to pop that up there so I can. Oh, sorry, I've got windows bouncing all over the place. Okay, so we'll kick off with question 1. Which country do Christmas gonks originate from?
Gonk. What is a gonk? Ooh.
Yeah, it's, if you was in the UK, I would. It's like a little person with no face, but it has a nose.
Hmm.
Questions. What we got? So we've got Germany, and Alison said, "Oh, wrong type of gonk," referring to Germany.
Okay.
So, yeah, and we've got Corridorling Works has just come in. It probably jumped because Fish must stream yesterday, but there has also been a lot of bots getting removed that are actual people, right? So yeah, it sounds like it's a YouTube issue. Yeah, it's similar to a gnome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll just trying to find a picture. And so the secret word that we're having, there's nobody's come up with it yet. And just for a reminder that those people that have only just joined us, we do have a word that has been chosen, and if it's typed into chat, then the first person that does mention that, will get a prize. Now I'm looking for gonk. Everybody's so what we're talking is I'm going to put it on that screen. Put it on the screen that I'm on, and it ends up with being a bit weird. So present. I should have had this as a picture first, because I didn't expect anybody saying what's a gonk.
I've never heard the word gonk. I mean, I've never even heard of the terminology. Oh, yeah, looks like a gnome of some type.
Yeah.
All right. I've never seen anything quite like that. I mean, it's similar to a gnome, but with a gnome, their eyes. Well,
Do you know, you're not going to believe this, but you've asked me what a gonk is. And let me stop sharing that for a second. And I'm going to go to here. So let me get you. I want you on one side. That's it. There. So I've been just having a quick look on. I asked what a gonk is, and of course, sat behind me.
yeah.
I forgot. I got one.
Ah, okay.
That's a gonk.
That's a gonk. Okay.
That's a gonk. But that's stylized sort of into a Santa sort of thing. But yeah. And so the correct answer. Let's see what happens. I don't know. Just get rid of that screen. Sorry, guys. Right. So what we'll do, we will give you the answer, and the correct answer is Scandinavia. Now, Spaghetti Nona has just come up there, Scandinavian, and she typed that in as I was saying it. But
Yeah.
I'm surprised a few people. They want more people doing a bit of googling.
Date back to the 13th
Yeah.
century. Wow.
Okay, so sorry, Tara.
Sarah?
Okay, so let's see what your mathematics is like on this next one. She's gone again. How many birds in total were given on the 7th day in the 12 Days of Christmas song?
Oh. Did know that.
So Alison's put geese. No, it stopped working. So Tara is in chat with coming up as Greg. She hasn't had much luck. She did try coming back in, but it just dropped the signal again.
Don't be too discouraged, though. We'll get it to work.
We will get it working. We'll have a meeting during the week and
Yeah.
get it sorted.
Just technical issues, and it happens.
Yeah. So Alison's put 7 geese.
70.
Yeah.
Uh,
Jimmy Peace put 14.
I thought it might have been someone.
Now, Works has put up obviously, um, but no, his answer's still wrong. Yeah, on the 7th day of the 12 Days of Christmas song, how many birds were given in total? Jimmy P's put 18. Still wrong. Skull Aquatics has put 28. That's wrong.
What's a math question? Okay. What, 28 is wrong?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to give Alison some extra homework on Christmas. Jimmy P says, none, I shot them all.
Piper's piping.
Mm. The answer was 23. Now, although Works has got it right, she said, I say 23 if you count the pipers. Right, on the 7th day of Christmas, there were 7 swans swimming,
Yep.
6 geese are laying, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. Total 23.
Oh, that's right, because the golden rings. Okay. I just got yeah. Very good.
Yeah. So 7 and 6, 13. Plus the 4 collie birds, 17. The French hens, that brings it to 20. 2 turtle doves, 22. And a partridge, 23.
Brilliant.
Okay. Now, I do have an apology to make. Jeff's already aware of this, but there was an answer in last week's quiz, and it was incorrect. I'd asked how many ghosts were in A Christmas Carol, and you all came up with 3, and I said yes, correct. The answer was 3, but I've got to be stand corrected. The answer was actually 4. We had the first ghost that appeared was Bob Marley. Not Bob Marley. What was his name? Help me out here, Jeff. It was Marley, wasn't it?
Yeah. It
Not
was
Bob Marley. Bob Marley was the singer.
It was Bob.
Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, it was Marley anyway. And then you had the Ghost of Christmas Past, Christmas Present, Jacob Marley.
Jacob.
That's what it was. Jacob Marley, not Bob Marley.
Thank you, Elvis.
And then we had, and then the Ghost of Christmas Future, which was 4. So, oh dear. So Bob Marley in Christmas Carol now. So yeah, there were 4 in there, not 3. Right, so we've done how many birds in total? Question 2. I think we'll move on to question 3. How many points do traditional snowflakes usually have?
I'll say that.
Alison says 6. Xanadu says, I think 7. Nathan is saying 5.
They are all unique.
Yeah, they're all unique, but they have a distinct number of points. School says too many when they bury my truck lol. Works is saying 18. I know everybody's seeing the side of my head, but I've got a monitor to the side, so so let's have a look, shall we? Let's see what's happening.
Yep.
Yeah. So the answer to that is 6, and Alison was the first with that, so she wins that one.
Good job, Allison.
Yeah, well done. So let's get back to that. So we'll hide that one. So yeah, we're doing okay. Now snowflakes are generally 6-pointed, but it is possible to get a 12-pointed snowflake. They are quite rare, but in certain weather conditions you can get 12 points. And I don't mean 12 points for answering the question. Okay, so I think everybody should get this one very quickly, hopefully.
Yes, Tara, that's right. 6 is the answer.
So who wrote A Christmas Carol?
I should know that. My wife makes me watch that about 3 times every year. Oh, I know it. Pretty sure. Isn't it Charles
Let's see what. Let's see what. I think people might have heard what you were about to say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nathan's. Yeah. So Works has come up with Charles Dickens. Nathan says, I'm lagging. I saw the answer before I heard the question. Well, going to try and restart it. So Silver Creek says Dickens question mark. Nona says Charles Dickens. Alison is saying Charles Chickens.
Charles Chickens.
Skull wins because I had a question mark. Dickens. Right, okay. I take it that was autocorrect, was it? So
Awesome.
yeah, it was Charles Dickens, and it was first published on the 19th of December 1843, 178 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Ever blurt that
Tanked,
answer.
Steve from Tanked Up says it was Charles Knickers. So Tara's back on her own account on chat. So yeah. And Alison, the joy of predictive text. Okay, so let's go for. Well, that was Who Wrote Christmas Carol. So the next one is this one. When do the 12 days of Christmas start? People are Googling this because I'm getting no answers.
I just can't remember how many days are.
So, Skull saying December the 25th. Jimmy P saying just guessing the 12th. Tara saying no idea. So we do have a number of answers there.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody going to be coming up with any more? Are you having a guess, Tara? Oh, she's put no idea. Alison is saying after the 11th day was my answer. And the correct answer was by Skull, December the 25th. And it ends on the 5th of January.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. So
Why
12
not?
days of
That'd
Christmas.
12 days prior to Christmas. The countdown to Christmas.
Well, I think that's because we all get advent calendars, don't we, and that sort of thing. So, you know, but no, the 12 days of Christmas start on Christmas Day.
I thought it was the 12 days leading to Christmas. What I learned. But I'm wrong, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I know.
Tara's just put up, I'm going to guess the 13th, but just a guess. But, no. It was the 25th of December. Okay, so, right. Question 6. What is the highest grossing Christmas film of all time? So which Christmas film was the highest grossing? I think we should have some background music, shouldn't we? Christmas music in the background. I'll sort that for next week.
Well, Skull says the Grinch.
Yeah. And then Works is saying It's a Wonderful Life. Tanked Up White Christmas.
Sketty Nana says Elf.
Mm.
That would have been my guess as well, Elf.
So Works is now saying, oh no, White Christmas for sure. Damn, bad guess. Miracle on 34th Street. Silver Creek. Jimmy P puts Die Hard. I didn't know that was a Christmas movie.
It wasn't. That was, actually. I remember when it came out. I was at the
Was
theater.
it, right?
Yeah, I seen that on Christmas when it came out.
Mm.
Home Alone.
Okay.
It's another Over Creek Flat.
I've got to be honest, I can't stand that movie. I haven't even watched it. I can't do it. The kid does me head in. You know, there's certain people that he just don't like, and he's one of them.
Steve says Santa Claus the movie.
And I'm still on the 12 days of Christmas question. That's Tara. I'm guessing I'm lagging. I think you might be lagging on chat, Tara. Wrong one. And the answer was The Grinch.
The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Yeah. And Skull Aquatics got that one.
Good job, Skull.
Yeah, well done. So I forgot the Grinch. Yeah, the Grinch was the animated Dr. Seuss, the Grinch 2018, and it ranked $512 million.
Wow.
So, go back up there. Well, the highest grossing which we've had. So, yeah, with question 6, we're doing okay, time-wise.
Yeah.
Okay, another film-related one. See what you can come up with on this one. In what film would you hear the greeting, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal"? Skull says he was making a joke calling himself the Grinch, but no, you actually got it right, Skull. Jimmy P's put Home Alone. Silver Creek, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Nona's put Christmas Vacation. I've just read the next question, and if anybody gets it wrong, I will be really, really surprised. But so we've got Jimmy P with Home Alone.
Skull Aquatics, Home Alone.
Home Alone 2, yeah. Alison, pass. I'm crap at this. So next week, Alison, you got to, you know, do a bit of homework and get some of these Christmas questions. She'll be asking me for the questions in advance. Not unless you pay me.
Jacob said Home Alone with loads of people.
So Jimmy P was actually right. It is Home Alone.
Oh, good job, Jimmy.
Yeah, well done, Jimmy. Great stuff. Excuse me. So question 8. Here we are. What do the 3 wise men give to Jesus on his birthday? This could be a trick question. Alison says presents. Silver Creek, gold, frankincense and myrrh. Frankincense, gold and myrrh. Yep. Jimmy P, an Amazon gift card. What you like, Jimmy?
I've always thought of
quizzes. They confuse me because I need to be full of indecision, but now I'm not so sure. Too much attention for a newborn baby. I've got my grandchildren staying over at the moment, and it's why I was a little bit late coming into the pre-stream, and I was sat eating my tea with both of them in my arms, sort of like one in one and one in the other, and they're both watching my phone. So I had to put them down and have my tea, and then and get up to the stream. So what have we got? Too much attention for the newborn baby, Goldilocks, frankincense, and me first. Nice one, Steve. Yeah, it was. Go on, tell him, Jeff. What was the answer?
frankincense, gold, and myrrh.
Well done. let's see if Alison can get question 9 right. Now, I'll tell you what, everybody don't answer and let Alison see if she can get this one right. So everybody's quiet, and the only person that can respond to this now is Alison. We're just waiting for Alison's reply.
Allison says holy.
Excellent. Well done. See, Alison, you can do it.
Excellent job, Allison.
Well done. Always calm, always bright. Yeah, we've got another question for her later on that she should be able to answer. Okay. So that was question 9. Last week we had 10 questions, but this week we're going to go for. We're going to push the boat out, aren't we? We're going to go for 15 questions, and I think we'll be a little bit overstream, but I think we're all having fun. So here we go. Question 10. Isaac Newton was born on Christmas Day. True or false?
50-50.
50-50. Yeah. Phone a friend. Alison says she's not a Christmas person, so she's doing great. Skull says false. Just waiting for Jimmy and a few other answers. Alison has just, I don't know, she's come up with true.
Okay, we got a false and a true.
50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
I bet one of them are right.
I'm just waiting for Jimmy. I'm just waiting for Jimmy's and Steve from Tanked Up's replies. See what they can come up with.
Oh yeah.
I think we've had some really, really great answers so far from people.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Jimmy P is saying false. Tanked Up is true. So again, we're still 50-50.
Yep.
Another one that keeps losing the stream, Nona. Jimmy P says, I'm just following Scully. You get arrested for that, Jimmy. They're just about to bring a law out in the UK where basically if you block people...
I just lost your... it looks as if...
and you heckle them or anything like that. You're there, Jeff.
We lost your
We lost
voice
you.
there for a moment.
I lost you as well, but you're back. So yeah, basically they're just bringing a law out in the UK. I think it's going through at the moment, where if you heckle anybody, you know, a bit like a wolf whistle or anything like that, and you could end up in prison.
Wow.
So yeah, so really strict. So you know, see a young lady walking down the road and you think she's nice, and ooh, sort of thing, or make any comment to her, you can actually end up in prison for it. Which I think, in a way, is it's good because it does.
Respect for people.
Yeah, because I mean, the poor girl or man or whatever, you know, I mean, they could be feeling a little bit nervous about it. Yeah. So, but right. So just getting back to the question, Isaac Newton was born on Christmas Day. It's true. So we've got Alison again, the first getting that one. She's doing well tonight, actually. So what else we got? True. Somebody has to be. Red says true. Somebody has to be born on that day. And then I think Tara's still on question 7.
Good luck though to have.
And what we got? So works. The only thing catcalling does is make women feel unsafe. You do.
I don't here in America.
I don't.
So
yeah. I mean, I feel nervous myself. You know, if I'm walking down a road and you know there's a female in front of me or whatever, I will actually do a detour so that I'm not making that person feel uncomfortable. You know, I'll cross the road or something like that, just to make that person feel better.
Right.
Yeah. Alison says, saves the poor guy a black eye when the woman smacks him. Be a bit crap for presents, though, Red. I don't know what Red put.
I mean, I get
somebody has to be, yeah.
So I feel very put off by it. No.
Yeah, Skull. Well, I mean, Skull is saying that Sir Isaac Newton was born on the January the 4th, but when I looked, I got he was born on Christmas Day, so it's true. But I will stand corrected. Just have a look. So Google is saying it's actually the 4th of January.
My niece's birthday report.
So it is actually false. Because Google's coming up with it on the 4th of January. So the answer is false. So yeah, okay. Maybe I wrote the wrong word down. So we'll go to question 11 on that one. I'm going to have to check the answers, aren't I? Double check on them before. I did a few, but obviously I didn't do all of them. So we'll go to question 11. And I think Alison may come back very, very quick on this one again. Number 11. If you were born on Christmas Day, what is your star sign? I mean, Jimmy says, Alison, give back the prize. Skull says, I wouldn't know any of this without Google. No knowledge here. So if you were born on Christmas Day, what is your star sign? There's only 12 to choose from. Jimmy says, I know nothing of astrology. She's put, oh really? Who do I look like? Russell Grant or Mystic Meg?
That's Capricorn.
So we've got Capricorn. So take it, Skull's been Googling again. I'm going to have to bring that timer up earlier.
Oh, yeah.
I only know that because of my son's birthday. Oh, okay. I didn't Google this one. So to give you an idea, when I was born, I'm a Libran.
That's
October.
October. Okay. Okay.
Sorry about that. So yeah, I was born in October. My sister was born on the 23rd. 23rd of which month, Jimmy? There's 12 months. And Alison is just letting school secretly win, because I do really know the answers and all. Yeah, so Capricorn is the answer on that one. So Scully gets it. Regulator says, I looked it up. Isaac Newton was born on Christmas Day using the Julian calendar, which was in use at the time. Ah. So it depends on which calendar you use. They should have said then that on the answers that I got that it was using the Julian calendar. So Skull is now saying that it's Jimmy's turn next to get a right answer. Oh, we've got a good one for you on this one. I'm going to bring this one up. So I'm going to show you a little clip. Yeah. We're on 12. Now I hope you're all paying attention because it's a very short clip and I will show it a number of times.
Humbug. Humbug.
I know the actor.
So what is the full film title and actor called in this clip?
Humbug.
We need the full film title, Alison.
The wrong title?
Partially correct.
Partially correct.
Humbug.
I could make Michael. That's right. Great.
I don't know if it's my end, but I lost your sound then.
My sound?
Yeah, you're back again.
Oh.
But it just broke up for me. I don't know if it did it for anybody else. I meant to blow the bloody doors off Carol. Christmas, you're only meant to blow the bloody doors off. Yeah. And that's from the Italian Job. But no, there's just a little bit missing from Alison's answer.
Humbug.
Wrong one.
Humbug.
I've got the wrong one up there. No, it's the right. It is right, but I have another clip, and I don't know why it isn't gone up. I checked everything earlier, and it is. It's at the end of it, I actually had the title for the film, and it's A Muppet Christmas Carol. And she's just brought it up, A Muppet's Christmas Carol. And so is everybody else now as well.
Lettering.
I mean, there are so many films. Patrick Stewart, he's played Ebenezer Scrooge, and then I think A Christmas Carol could probably be one of the films for the most, remakes. There's numerous ones.
Oh yeah. George C. Scott played well.
So we'll shoot on. So Skull says A Christmas Carol, Michael Caine playing Ebenezer Scrooge. But Alison gets that one. She's put, let Silver have that one. Why? Probably because he says The Muppets Christmas Carol. But it's got Carol with an E, so. But, okay, joint point. 1 point each. Question 13. In what Christmas Carol do singers request figgy pudding? Alison is saying, because I have to go with my first answer. I think that was a ruling that we put in last weekend. Silver Creek's putting blame Google, auto type for Carly with an E. I hate smartphones. He still got it wrong. He's actually Carol. Tara's here. What question are we on?
It is what Christmas Carol do singers request figgy pudding?
Tara, we're on question 13, and as Jeff just said, in what Christmas Carol do singers request figgy pudding? By that ruling, Silver was first. Okay. We'll take your point away. So, Silver gets that one. Oh, she put, I've caught up. That's Tara. So, in what Christmas Carol did singers request figgy pudding? We wish you. We wish you a Merry Christmas, but I have no idea what it is. A Merry. Oh, we wish you a Merry. Right. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Skull's asking what is figgy pudding. Have you ever had figs, Jeff?
I had cookies called Fig Newtons. It's supposedly had figs in it, but
yeah, I mean, figs. I once made we had figs at Christmas once, and I invited my parents round. This is going back quite a few years, and I made this. I saw this recipe and I thought, that's really, really nice, because my parents came round for Christmas dinner, and we had this. Wasn't a pudding as such, but it wasn't the figgy pudding that's related to here, and I followed the recipe, put the figs in this pudding, and it was absolutely gorgeous. It really was. But my stepfather, he couldn't eat it because figs have got lots and lots of tiny seeds, and he's got false teeth. So the seeds were getting underneath his teeth
Ooh.
and hurting his gums. He couldn't eat it. And he does. He loves his food. He loves, chocolate and his sweet stuff. But no, he couldn't eat it.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was really, really nice. And so yeah. So in what Christmas carol do singers request figgy pudding?
Tidings we bring to you and your king. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding. Now bring us some figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer.
Yeah. So we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Who was the first with that? Going back. Tanked Up started it. We wish you. Skull Aquatics. We wish you a Merry Christmas, but I have no idea what it is. So Skull was actually in there first with the full title. Sorry, Steve, but Skull beat you on that one. Then Alison was a close second with We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and then Skull asked what was figgy pudding, and to be honest, I ain't got a clue. Tara put pudding with figs. And can't imagine a fig Newton pudding. Okay. I don't like them plain, but figs Newtons are good. I take it that fig Newtons are obviously the biscuit that you have over there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've had one. But they're
I mean, we just call them fig biscuits. I don't know if it's the same sort of thing that we have over here, but we have like a biscuity coating round the fig itself. So you have the fig in the centre, then the biscuits round the outside, and it's like a soft biscuit rather than like a crunchy.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We call them cookies over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Biscuits.
Let's see if I can find a picture. Right, so fig rolls. I'm trying to bring the picture up for you. It's the same thing. Fig Newtons, they're exactly the same thing. We call them fig rolls or fig biscuits, and they just come up here as fig Newtons.
Jimmy says, if you call a cookie a biscuit, what do you call a biscuit?
Alison says it's like a Jaffa cake, a cake or a biscuit. Well, Jaffa cakes are actually classed as a biscuit, a cake, because over in the UK there's different VAT. We've got the VAT, and biscuits are classed as different. Well, it's very, very complicated, and there's a huge court case as well about whether a Jaffa cake was actually classed as a cake or a biscuit. And I think in the end they did win on the it being a cake. So I think the tax on the Jaffa cake being a cake was less than it would have been on a biscuit. Okay, so we've done. Where are we on the questions? 13. So just 2 more. And right, so I've got Henry at the side of me. So question 14. In the Ukraine, they use fake spider's web instead of what? I can see you thinking about this one.
I think tinsel.
Nona's asking, do Jaffa cakes come in different flavours? Predominantly an orange flavour is Jaffa cake, but I have seen them sort of blackcurrant flavour or lime flavour. So it's like anything, you know, they brought the different flavours out on things to sort of, you know, limited editions. Alison is saying real spider's web. No.
Kara's answer is snow.
In Ukraine, they use fake spiders' webs instead of what? Snow. I've got to be honest, snow isn't the answer. Whatever that stuff you put on your mantle. Fiberglass, Alison says. Aquatics is tinsel. Stevie's saying is, I've got to drop the mother-in-law off in the woods. That's not very nice.
Kara answers Claus's beard.
Santa Claus's beard. Well, we tried snow. We're trying Santa Claus's beard, but no, neither answer is correct. No. Are we going to go for the answer on this one? In the Ukraine, they use fake spiders' webs instead of tinsel.
Hey, we got it.
Yeah, you got that right at the beginning. Oh, come on, Alison. Yeah, and it's all when... Oh, I read about this, and it's all to do with the Ukrainians' belief that when they were hiding Jesus as a baby, he went in. They were being. I'm not religious, so the names and everything I don't know, but I do know that their belief is that Jesus, as he was escaping with his parents, they actually hid in a cave, and as these soldiers were passing looking for baby Jesus, they came near this cave, and it was all the spiders had. To hide Jesus, they'd spun a web, and the soldiers couldn't believe that that anybody could be hiding in there because it was such a dense web that they'd actually woven. So they actually continued on their journey, and that's what the Ukrainians believe. The kids are scared of her. But no, that's that one.
Hey.
So question 15 is another one that one of our moderators is going to be getting very, very quickly. And I think I wouldn't be surprised if Alison hasn't already got her fingers on the keyboard waiting. And Legacy Explorers here. Hello Andrew. Hi Legacy, how you doing? And so Tara's but hi Legacy, along with Skulls. Hi Melvin. So you ready with those fingers, Alison? Because I know you're going to get this one Well, you should do anyway. So we're going to go with this. 3, 2, 1. Don't say anything, Jeff.
Oh no, I don't know it.
I'm waiting for Alison to... So Alison's put up cavalry. Skull's saying no idea. Alison's put cavalry twice. Tara's saying no clue on that one. Red laser, no idea. It must be a UK one then that everybody is. Okay, Alison is correct. It's cavalry. So, I say it's tough. I've had enough. Can you stop the cavalry? Now, because of copyright, I can't actually play a clip of it. So, but yeah, and it gets played quite a lot at Christmas time. Alison blows a bugle.
Yeah, Allison.
Yeah, well done. Yeah. So that brings us to the end of that Christmas quiz. Alison goes, charge! But yeah, so there's 15 questions. We've actually 15 questions. We've gone over by 24 minutes on this one. So I think we've done really well on that one. That's 15 minutes, nearly an hour for 15 questions, and everybody seems to have enjoyed that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I mean, the people that are in chat now, you're not over. Go as long as you want. Thanks, Jimmy. We will do. We'll find something. So, Donna says that was interesting. Okay, what I'd like to ask is, right, so there's 3 questions. And give Jimmy extra points for the Amazon gift card. Tara saying it's fun. Now, next week we'll do another quiz. Yeah, I mean, if you're happy with that, Jeff, we'll do another quiz. See what come up with. We might have a bit of background music as well, just a bit Christmassy. I'll try and sort that out. I mean, we haven't got anything at the moment, but that's easy enough to sort out. I've just got a question to ask, and there's only 3 answers to this. Is when we do the Christmas quiz next week, would you like me to do? I get 15 questions, the same as I've done this week. Do you want me to revert back to 10 questions, or do you want it to go to 20 questions? So do you want it shorter, the same, or longer? What do you think, Jeff?
I like the 50 questions myself.
Mm-hmm. Nona's saying 15. Skull's saying the same. Alison's saying the same.
Okay.
Tara's saying the same. Okay, we'll go 15 questions again. Now, just a reminder, everybody, that on here, Fishy, we will be having. We have been involved in the Fish Farm Christmas, which means that. In one of our streams, it could be a pop-up stream, it could be a Saturday stream, that Santa from Fish Farm Christmas will be appearing. We don't know when, but certainly, if you come along and you join, Fish Fam Christmas are offering a prize. I'll just have a quick look, see if it's been confirmed, but no, I haven't got anything yet. So I'm just waiting for that confirmation, and then I'll advertise what the prize is that's being given away. And as Alison says, you know, hit the like button, and of course, I mean, we were hoping that Tara would be able to join us and have a few questions for her. Now, I don't think Tara heard earlier, but we do know that you're a secret Trekkie fan, Tara, and that you have, you have an interest in the Next Generation and some of the others. But I've got one question for Tara. Does she go to all these Trekkie conventions? Does she dress up as one of the characters? I drove to where I have better internet. She's gone out in the car. No, I've never been. But yeah, we know about your signed autograph photo. You know, and I have been, like I said, you know, spent yesterday going through most of Tara's videos on YouTube. So, I mean, if she looks at her analytics, she'll probably see that yesterday there was hours and hours of, you know, somebody watching, and it was me.
I like all of the Star Trek.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah. No, I do. I mean, I like Patrick Stewart, and I certainly like the latest one, Picard. And I think that's really good.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not. I mean, Star Trek with Kirk and Spock and, you know, Dr. McCoy. You know, as a child, I was brought up on that, and I love that. And you know, I always remember sort of. I think it was a Thursday night it used to be on, and I used to sort of like, you know, glued to the TV watching those. And but
it's my favorite character.
Tara, yeah, but she just put up, I want to see the Picard series. No, it's excellent. And the other one that I do like is the latest one as well. What's that called now? Not Voyager. I forgot what it's called. But there's another one out at the moment, and that's brilliant as well. 7 of 9, yeah. I mean, I must admit, Steve saying 7 of 9, and she is hot. I do like 7 of 9, and she's actually in Picard as well. And yeah. I mean, what was it? I had the hots for her, and I think there was one other as well, but I can't remember who that was now. But Alison's saying, nudge, nudge, Steve. We all know why. Well, he's not the only one. It was me. Tara's saying, discover it. Yeah, discover it is absolutely brilliant. I haven't seen all of it though. I do need to catch up on that as well. And I think there's about probably 6 of the last series that I haven't seen. But yeah, I do enjoy Star Trek.
Yep.
I mean, I could sit down with Tara in a room and just watch, you know, Star Trek videos. But what I was going to say was, I mean, I was brought up on the Star Trek series, and then they brought out, like, I'm not a big fan of prequels. So when they was bringing it out as, you know, Star Trek before Enterprise and Kirk and everything, with the original series, you had, I mean, the effects that they had were very, very limited in the sense of, you know, some of what we can do now, you know, is really, really good. And they were limited there, polystyrene sets and whatever. But, you know, because we've got the special effects now and CGI, you know, some of the Enterprise series I found that it didn't fit in because they seemed to have a few more modern things than what they would have had in the original, Star Trek series. But it's like the Star Wars. I enjoyed the original Star Wars, and then there was another couple, Empire Strikes Back, and I enjoyed them. But I'm not, like I say, I'm not a big fan of prequels, so I tend to just sort of not watch them. But I have seen a few of the Star Trek series, the Enterprise. I have seen a couple of them, especially the movies. I mean, the Star Trek movies I can just watch over and over again. And there is one that I haven't seen, and it was only a few weeks ago that I thought, I'm gonna have to watch that. But I've got to be honest, you know what my memory's like? I forgot which one it was. Tara's saying they used a lot of cool miniatures for the NCC 1701.
Oh yeah.
She's into it, isn't she?
Oh yeah. I remember as a boy, I built a model of the Starship Enterprise. It was back in the 70s, and it would glow in the dark. So it was the Starship Enterprise, and then I'd have it hanging from in my room, and it would glow in the dark. So it was pretty cool. I bet it'd be worth a lot of still had it today, because that's
yeah.
We cut the movies when
she says, Tara said, I boycotted the movies when I was a kid because they killed Spock in the one I saw.
Yeah.
Tara, is that the one that where wasn't it the one where he went in the he was bombarded with a load of radiation or stuff, or
yeah.
Yeah.
The dilithium crystals did something to him that created a
yeah.
Radioactive.
Mm.
Yeah. The one outweighs the many or the few.
Tara says radioactivity, yes. It probably, it probably wasn't radioactivity, was it? It was probably something else, but that's the impression that I got. Spock had 3 eyes, left ear, right ear, and a final frontier. Oh God, where does he get those from? What's the point in retracting it, Steve? We've seen it. But yeah, Tara, she likes Data, and certainly, it sounds like she hasn't seen any of the Picard, but Data is in the first series. Data is in that series, and it is very good. So Steve's put because I put Eisnell. So Tara, obviously you're in chat, you're not on video, but which can't be helped, but certainly we've got you in chat. So what's your favourite, we know who your favourite character is, but what is your favourite Star Trek series?
Just popped in.
Cheers.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah. Cheers, Chris, for popping in. The show's running a bit late, but not to worry. But it's an aquatic channel, but we're now talking about obviously Star Trek, Darth Vader, but not Darth Vader wasn't in Star Trek. I know that, but we talk Alison. Tara is a bit of a sci-fi fan, so at the moment we're talking about Star Trek, and which is Tara's favourite Star Trek series, and she's just come back with the answer. She says Next Generation. I grew up on that one, so it's the most nostalgic for me. Like I said, Kirk and Spock are the ones for me, and I think it's probably the ones that we're about. But I did enjoy the next generation. That was really, really good. And
Oh, yeah.
I did enjoy Voyager as well. And
Even Deep State.
there was Deep Space Nine. Yeah,
All right.
it was okay, but I wasn't. It was, you could miss it if you wanted. On the
Yeah.
big. Yeah, and then you had what they call it. It was a shapeshifter in that, didn't you? But which I found amusing sometimes.
Yeah. First, they had those little they called them Ferengi,
Mm.
little guys with the huge ears.
Mm. Yeah, Tara's put, I like the first generation too, Enterprise. I'm so on Deep Space. Yeah.
Yeah. Deep Space was probably my least favorite.
Right, so you're going to have to... What was Deep Space? Because I don't remember that one.
It was a space station, and they had different.
Oh, Deep Space... You mean Deep Space Nine? Right,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I wasn't...
Land of the
Land of the Giants.
Never heard of that.
Hi, Jeremy, for popping in. It's a pleasure. So yeah, we've got a Trekkie fan, and like she says, she hasn't been to any of the conventions, but I mean, to be honest, neither have I. But I enjoy the movies, but I suppose I'm more of a fish Trekkie.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I enjoy going to I mean, over in the US, you're very, very lucky because you've got all these huge exhibitions, Aquashella and everything, and in the UK, we don't have any. We just don't have any anymore. I mean, when I was a kid, there used to be a big one in a place called Doncaster Racecourse, and that was, there was lots of fish. There was, all the manufacturers would go there, and I don't know why it stopped. But there's nothing like it anymore. Now there is a trade show next year, and if I'm lucky, I might just sneak into that one. I'm going to try and hopefully pull a few strings and get some tickets for that one. Yeah, freshwater. The reptile show still does exist, but smaller, and I think they moved from Doncaster this year. Yeah, they moved over to Manchester. So they have the reptile show in Manchester now. There's some YouTube videos on it. But the Doncaster show was absolutely... I mean, as a kid, I used to enjoy it. So, Dad, can you take me to Doncaster? So both of us would sort of pop off in the car and, you'd go down to the Doncaster show. But there's nothing like it in the UK now. I mean, I went to... I promoted it myself, and, I ended up putting a comment up on my sites to say that don't bother. We went... And there's one video that's related to that, where we've actually visited a fish store, and it's the koi one, where we just went in unannounced, and we ended up staying, oh god, we must have been there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours at this place, and they've got some really amazing koi. And we went to this, we originally went to this place, and I walked in and it was sort of like, it was called, oh, what did I call it? Because I was advertising this thing, and it was something like, I honestly can't remember what it was called, but it was, the way that they were bigging this thing up, and I thought, oh, we'll go, maybe it's a replacement for the Doncaster show sort of thing, and we went, and we we walked through. It was in a local hotel, and we walked through the door, and fish keeping extravaganza. That's what they called it. And sort of they'd advertised it as sort of suppliers being there, and fish people, the local breeders would be have fish for sale and everything. And we turned up there, and we went through reception, and they said, "Oh, it's over there." So we went into this little room, and there was a girl there, and I'd paid for the tickets and everything in advance. And I walked in, and I says, "Oh, so and so." I said, "Yeah, no problem." So they give us these, the lanyards that you get with the little polythene envelope, and she just give us them. And I think said to us, "Well, have I got anything to go in them?" She went, "No, you just have those." Yeah. Looking at it, really, really weird. I thought, bit of a strange setup there. And I says, so I said to her, "So where is everything?" She says, "It's there." It was this little room, and they must have had about 3. It was less organised than a local church jumble sale. It really was. It was very, very poor. The advertising on it was big, but when you got there, it was a letdown. Me and my wife, we must have stayed less than 20 minutes. And we went back to the car, and I sat in the car, and we drove for about an hour and a half down the motorway to get there.
Wow.
Yeah. So really disappointed. So what do we do now? I said, "Well, I know you want to go to that shopping centre in the afternoon." So there was a shopping centre that we planned to go to in the afternoon. And then, so I had a quick look on Google to see, if there was any local fish stores or anything. So we drive down I sees a few on Google. I walks down the road and goes to this place in Derbyshire Aquarium Aquatics, it was called. And if you have a look on my channel on the videos, you'll see that I did a video on it. And anyway, I goes into this Derbyshire Aquarium Aquatics, and I'm looking and I'm going, this is just a koi place, yeah. And I was really, I was thinking, don't tell me this is another disappointment. Anyway, just out of interest, we walked through the shop. We goes out the other side, and we goes into their koi area. And we're looking at the koi, and the guy that runs it, he comes over and starts having a chat, and then his wife comes over and he's having a chat with us. But he has some absolutely wonderful koi, and I'm we were there chatting to him for ages, and they were so friendly, so helpful. And what it was, previous to when COVID started, they did actually have tropical fish and for sale, and they had all the tanks and everything. But because of COVID, they actually changed their retail structure and just decided to go koi only. I'm saying koi only. They had I'm saying cold water only because they had the shabunkins and everything there as well. So COVID had changed their structure, but they were so helpful. I says, "I'm so impressed with how you're doing this. Is it all right if I film for YouTube?" And they went, "Yeah, be my guest." And would you like a coffee? And I got a coffee, and like I say, we were there for quite a while. And we're talking about the other fish stores that were in the area. So eventually we left, and we went to this other place, and I'm not joking, I can't remember the name of it, but that's me. And it was absolutely massive, this place. They had marine fish, they had cold water fish, they had a huge indoor koi pond, and to be honest, their tropical fish range was absolutely amazing. And I've got to be honest, I walked out with nothing. We went all that way. We went all the way down to Derbyshire. I had insulated box to protect any fish that we were potentially buying, and came back with nothing.
You didn't find it you liked.
I didn't buy anything at all. There was nothing that I wanted. I'd gone down there with specifically one, a list of fish that I wanted, and I couldn't find them, so I wasn't prepared to buy fish that just for,
I try to do
once.
that. I try to do that, but a lot of times I just go and look and I'll see.
These guys in chat are having they're having a chat about themselves here.
Great.
So, Alison, have you watched the 80s series V and 2017 reboot V? They had superhuman strength and speed and reptilian look. Was like Godzilla, like the Godzilla movies of 2000. And
Right back one.
but
Me.
Tara says, I saw him in the SNL sketch, The Man's Kitchen. That was hilarious. Alison, not watched that, Melvin. Freshwater. Wharf isn't far from that area. Yeah, Freshwater. It was Wharf that I actually went into. Wharf Aquatics. Yeah, thanks for that. Absolutely amazing place. Really enjoyed that. So Freshwater, where are you located in the UK? Yeah, cheers. Thanks for coming along, Jimmy. And as always, I'll be hanging around your stream tomorrow. Thanks for joining us.
Right.
So Freshwater, I've just asked the question where he's located in the UK, and he's in Bristol. I'm from Hampshire and used to live in Berkshire for a few years. But it just corrected me on the store that I went into. I couldn't remember the name. It was Wharf Aquatics, and like I say, it's an absolutely amazing place. So not Legacy. So Freshwater, Bristol area, in that where MD's from. He's around that area somewhere. Bristol, Exeter. Probably come back and say I am MD. Have you seen MD's channel? MD Aquatics.
Oh yeah, MD's. Yeah.
Yeah.
He has some beautiful tanks.
This could be.
Really nice skate tank. I just
Right,
watched
I see.
it
So
from about clown killing fish. Watch.
So Freshwater's come back and he doesn't know much about MD Aquatics and don't watch his videos, so he wouldn't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't watch much of MD's Aquatics now.
No,
For me, they seem very much the same when you over and over again. It's a guy that's putting the tanks together, but he has a lot of followers, and he's done really, really well.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, like I say, I did watch MD for a little while, and I got back into the hobby and in YouTube, but I don't watch him anymore.
What other YouTube UK do you watch on a regular basis?
Not all. They're not all aquatic related.
Oh.
No. There's a few channels. There's one that's Oh, sorry, let me, because you know what I'm like. Memory like a sieve. So just go to my channel and my subscriptions. So there's one that I'm watching at the moment, and it's called Escape to Rural France, and it's about a guy that's bought a chateau for, I don't think he said how much it was, but he's bought the chateau in France, and it's literally derelict, and I do enjoy that. And so then there's Mark Shrimp Tanks. I do watch him. I haven't watched him as much recently, but I usually do watch all his channels. I also watch Jimmy P when he comes up. Mary's, I watch them. Steve from Tanked Up, I watch his as well. Steve from Tanked Up he's gone out on his e-bike. And but I'm just running through what so I've got Escape from Rural France is one of them. There's another one called Hell on Earth, and it's about three lads, and they go around properties where they've been abandoned, and they're quite good. Stubbs, obviously, I watch all his. Keeping Fish Simple, he's a young lad over in Australia.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he's done really, really well for himself.
Yes. 21-year-old, and he's got his own shop now. It's huge.
Yeah, he's done really, really well. You know, I mean, he's a credit to himself on what he's done.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Tommy's Tanks, certainly watch. That it's, obviously that's keep going, and obviously the loss of Tommy. But I mean, I must admit that I hadn't really come across Tommy up until he had his illness, so it's sort of like watching a few of the ones that he had been, watching a few of what he's done. And then we've got oh god, what's his daughter's called, and she's really enjoy watching her. I'm kicking myself because I really should remember these names.
I have a difficulty remembering.
Yeah. Mark Shrimp Tanks, I've mentioned that earlier. Mary.
Oh yeah, Mark.
Yeah. But I watch a lot of channels as well, which are related to producing videos and stuff. So some of the effects that I might bring up on my videos, I've seen them elsewhere. Garcia, follow him. But I do have about 200 subscriptions to various channels, and if it's something that I see has popped up and it's taking my interest, then I will certainly watch it. Mike from PA, I watch all. I mean, I couldn't believe what happened the other day. Did you see what happened? What the comment I put up regards to jellyfish.
Yeah, I seen that with the wave maker.
Yeah, so they get the wave maker, don't they? New wave maker, and I'm thinking that jellyfish there, it's going to get sucked into this wave maker at some point as it's sort of like going round with the flow of the water, because that's what they do. They, the jellyfish, they'll just float on the stream, current of the water. Although they can swim, they're not very strong swimmers.
Right. So
they're very, very delicate as well. And so I questioned the fact that the jellyfish not being, able to look after itself. I thought they preferred sort of, calmer water in that respect. And Mike came back and said it was the jellyfish was fake.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So
It
the
looked-
jellyfish was fake, and it fooled me.
Oh, it did me too. I had no idea it was a fake. I seen it
Yeah.
moving. Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. So freshwater said jellyfish technically count as plankton. So certainly you'll get chopped up jellyfish from a wave maker. So. But yeah, I got fooled by that one.
Have you
And,
ever kept before?
I've never kept marine. No,
Me either. Not-
never kept marine.
no. Same here.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, it has interested me, but certainly I wouldn't do it now. You know, and it's not just the costs of the fish and setting up. It's just that remembering that they need a lot more attention than you know, our regular fish. Then it's not fair on me.
There's so
No.
many butterfish that I've never kept that I
Mm.
don't keep me occupied until the day.
Yeah.
About.
Mm. So no,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be fair on the fish for me to keep them. I mean, I love these fish. I give them the dedication and everything that they need. But to start doing,
We'll see you, Tara.
oh Tara, yeah,
Have a nice day
I'm
now.
not, I gotta get going. So sorry for all the issues, my internet. No problem. We'll get it sorted, Tara, and
Okay.
hopefully that you'll be with us again next week.
That would be wonderful. Yes.
But it's been absolutely great having her in chat.
Yes.
You know, Tara's wonderful, and if you haven't been to her channel, go have a look at what she's done. The build on the fish room, the build on the fish room was amazing, and just subscribe to her channel. I mean, she does. You know, I mean, she's only got about 300 subscribers. I'm surprised she isn't way more. I really am. Yeah. But
The thing I and with you, I was when I came in, I came your number, production quality. I absolutely found it much farther along. So
sorry,
we'll get
sorry,
there.
Jeff, you broke up for me then. I didn't catch what you said.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking with her and you both, I mean, much farther along than what you are.
Hmm.
I think what it is, it's so weird about with YouTube and the algorithms, stuff like what happens. Once it catches, it's going to skyrocket
Yeah.
for you and
Hmm. I mean, Alison's just put up Tara's channel, so you know,
oh yeah.
if you haven't subscribed, then please do. My friend, you know, the young lady called Alexa has just turned off my fish tanks. They go off. They usually go off at 7 o'clock. So, which I've mentioned to you before they go off. So what I've done, I reprogrammed A to turn them off at 9 o'clock, thinking the stream would have finished by now. But yeah,
What time do you turn them on? What time do you turn them on?
they come on at midday.
Midday, okay.
Yeah.
Mine on around today right around 2 o'clock. It's a bit early.
Hmm.
I'm up late at night. When stuff- I don't really have a set time frame.
Yeah, I mean, I've got them on, like I say, they're on a timer, so I don't need to worry. And it's like, you know, if I'm away from home, then I can control the,
That's
you know, obviously the lighting coming on or not. But the two tanks that are behind me, these two, I've got this one and this one, I can also control the temperature remotely as well.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so
I need to learn that. I'd love to get the phone somewhere.
yeah, I've got a couple of Inkbird devices, so which are really good.
I was thinking of setting up a camera down here. Security. Away phone.
Yeah, when I'm away, I have a neighbour that looks after my fish for me. But I mean, I've got what I do. I tend to put all the food in little bags, and all the bags are numbered for each tank and the day, so that basically they are getting food. And what I tend to do is underfeed them a little bit, so if there are any issues, then you know it's not going to be as big.
So that brings about an interesting thing. And we were gone for 2 weeks, and I had a friend and instructions. I went around and showed him. And in 2 weeks, an entire container this size, I came back and it was gone. Except a little bit in the bottom of it.
Yeah,
This right here will last me for 6 months.
just overfeeding the fish.
So I came back and it was just a pathetic mess. It was terrible.
Yeah. I'm just looking for the clip I did for the holiday.
Silver Creek Aquatics. Thanks, Silver Creek.
Yeah, thanks for coming along. Get shareable link. I'll just pop it on the there. So that's what I do. I'll send you to what I do to prep for a holiday. I don't believe in the auto feeders. I did go away and I had a problem with an auto feeder that it went faulty and dumped everything in the tank that it had. So I came back and unfortunately I lost a few fish, and there's still some surviving which are in this tank here. I've got a zebra in there, I've got a couple of cardinals, but
Now, when
they're all
Zebra Daniel?
zebra Daniel, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because you've got your zebra cichlids, I've got zebra angels, and I've got zebra Daniels, and but Jimmy's come back. Welcome back, Jimmy. We're still at it.
Hey, Jimmy, welcome back.
But yeah, I don't trust auto feeders. I've got two, but unless I'm really, really pushed, I wouldn't use them again.
I've never had an auto feeder.
Yeah, I've got two. One of them wasn't too bad, but and then I got a second one. I think it's a fluval. No, it's not a fluval one. It goes with this tank at the back. Jewel. It's a jewel one. And the flap that's at the top for feeding, you can actually remove that and put the feeder over the top. But what tends to happen is, and I think they do two now, they do a different one, but what tends to happen is the moisture from the tank gets into the food.
Oh.
Yeah, so you end up with this sort of cloggy mess at the front. So I stopped using it. I thought, forget that. But yeah, so no, I won't use auto feeders, but certainly, you know, my neighbour, if he's available, he'll come round, check the house, and he feeds the fish, and he enjoys doing it. So you know, but yeah, and this week the last tank that I've got full of baby angels, they're going on Thursday. They'll be going to a new home. So I've no baby angels, and I won't be doing any more or breeding any more angels till next year. So the fish room then is basically shut down, and I'll just clean all the tanks up and get them ready for the next year. But the fish room, there's nothing in there. That's why at the moment there's very little being produced with regards to other content, because I'm limited on the number of tanks that I've got. So and then we've got the pond. I was waiting for some timber to be picked up. That's for America, that lumber. That's now gone. So once I've got decent weather, then I'll get outside there and I'll make a start on certainly getting the pond, sort of digging the pond out, and that'll be part 2. But I think that's going to be just after Christmas when that comes out. So I know a few people have been asking me when's part 2 coming, and it will be after Christmas. I'll be taking a break over Christmas as well. So we're streaming on the 24th, and then we won't stream again then until on New Year's Eve. There'll be no stream.
Okay.
So yeah, there'll be no stream on the New Year's Eve. But yeah, so that's what I'm up with at the moment.
Hey,
But Andrew, remind me, when's part 2? Alison. What I'll tell you, I suggest Alison does is watch the stream on replay. So I forgot. That's good, Jimmy. I need a reminder. No shame. So it seems that Jimmy's been sending emails to people. So that's good. Jimmy, I did mention earlier about you sending me some music. If you did reply, I can't remember. But just give me a message on Messenger with regards to your music if you want to have a look for some, and then I'll work around that. Or do you want me to sort out the music? Basically what I'm just asking Jimmy is, because I'm doing this intro for Jimmy, I just need some music to work around a little bit. So it's got a little fun intro. I think Jimmy's thinking about doing a midweek stream again.
nice.
Yeah. So you use KineMaster, Andrew? No, never. I've never used KineMaster. I know Chris does from Stubbs Aquatics, but no, it's not something I've used. I've got when I produce things, I use obviously StreamYard, as I am doing now, and then I've got video, which Davinsky, I use that one, and I've just picked up something, an animation one. I've downloaded it, but I haven't used it yet. I need to follow, and you can take like a logo, and you can, for example, mine. What I could do is get it to move its fins about, so it becomes a proper animation, and then so you're animating the items a little bit more than what we've already got. So I'm looking forward to getting the hang of that. But like I say, I've just got to watch some instructions from YouTube on, how to run that one. So, periodic interference at Aquarium Daily. And Jimmy says I can pick the music. Oh, goody. Oh dear. He wants something goofy, like Jimmy. Yeah, I did find something the other day, but I'm not quite sure if it's... I'll have to send it to Jimmy, see what he thinks. And Alison's putting that crackling. This is. I don't know what Alison is saying. It's going whoosh straight over my head here.
What's the making a crack?
Like crackling. Crackling in the UK is right, yeah, okay. So I'm getting there's some interference. It might be that
He said, Skull says it stops when you sit up.
it stops when I sit up. Right. The reason being is that I'm on one of these little microphones, if you can see. Please. That's the microphone I'm using at the moment. Now the beauty is that do you remember me telling you I keep forgetting to turn them off? And the batteries run down. Well, there's new batteries in there before the stream, but obviously when I'm away from the microphone, it loses the closeness to the microphone. Now,
apparently, I'm very broken up too for Silver Street.
You do occasionally break up, but I think that's maybe a connection. But I'm surprised because you're on fibre.
Yeah, and I don't use a microphone though. I don't know if that would improve it or not. I'm throwing off my my iPhone right now.
So in the new year, the first stream that I will have, the microphone, that one's getting ditched. I've got a new one. But unfortunately, I can't have it yet until Christmas Day.
Right.
Yes, so I've got a new microphone. Got a new microphone coming, but it's here already. I just haven't used it yet, and I'm not allowed it until Christmas Day. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, I've got to wait, and I do keep thinking, shall I? If I asked for it, can I have it now? I mean, my wife would say, yeah, no problem. But no, it's. I get that. It'll wait. I'll use this one for the time being, and I'll just remember not to sit back. But the reason I sit back is because you see more of me. Some people may not want to see more, but cracks out like fine bone china. Thanks, but yeah. Well, thanks for bringing that to my attention anyway, because I'll try and sort that out a little bit. Because it's only been used now for another 2 streams, possibly 3. But yeah. And then we're on to a decent microphone, hopefully. So we've been streaming for 2.25 hours.
Okay. Yeah.
We originally planned to stream for an hour, which I knew it would go over. So what we'll do, I think we'll call it a day, call it a night or a day. All I can say is thank you everybody for your support at here Fishy. And brilliant. The quiz was brilliant. And we will do 15 questions again next week. So that's my. I will do my research on that one and make sure that all the questions are right. But it's not just putting the questions together and the answers. It's possibly downloading video clips or whatever. to try and support those questions. Try and stop in, to give it some sort of interest and not boring all the time.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy, great show. See you next week. Cheers, Jimmy, and I'll see you tomorrow. People, Jimmy's got a stream tomorrow. It's a great one with Mary. If Mary doesn't press any buttons and and F it up, but no, it only runs the stream for an hour. I have known it run over. But no, it's absolutely brilliant. But thanks for everybody that's showing up. If you've got any ideas for the stream, something that we can do, because I do plan on keeping the here fishy. It's not going to be always, we've only got 2 more which are Christmas related, and certainly remember that Fish Fam Christmas, that's coming up. We will be having a visit. At some point in the near future, and some great prizes to be won on that one. Don't forget that we do have our own giveaway, and I've just had a look, and the secret word hasn't been chosen. But if it gets to the last day, I do have a way of forcing it, so I can actually get you to sort of mention this secret word, and the first person will obviously win the prize. Now, like I said, if you think there's something that we can do to improve, or something that you'd like us to do, then please put it down in the comments. Don't forget to like, because it's a big help. I haven't been doing these live streams for long. Jeff's come along, and that's a big help from Jeff, because it means that we sort of bounce off each other. Just hi Craig. Craig, it's brilliant. Is Craig? I've popped in on some of his other live streams, and he's always welcoming. So that's great. But unfortunately, Craig's coming at the wrong time, and we're just about to go. But what's that like? That's known about. You see, the interaction with the people that are in chat as well helps.
Right, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Likewise, Alison, for sure. Spreadson love Hogan. Oh, right, I see, yeah. So, yeah. But, Alison's done a great job looking after things tonight. We haven't had the interruptions that we had last week, which is absolutely brilliant. A lot of people did say that I had patience of a saint last week, and but we did make a few changes that would stop that this week, and I think it's obviously it's that has happened, and we've been able to move forward with what we were discussing. So with that, I'd like to thank Jeff for obviously being my co-host this week. Tara was going to be here as our special guest. She has had problems with her internet, but like I said before, Tara's absolutely brilliant, and we will do our best to get Tara back with us again next week.
I've enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So all I have to do now is press the button, and we'll go for the outro. But thank you everybody for turning up. It's much appreciated, and don't forget, we'll see you next week. Thanks, Jeff. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Santa Claus, do you know Cupid sent his arrow straight to my heart, a waterfall?